What it do, what it do, what it do, family. This is Chief Kalanago Flying Eagle, man. I'm not gonna be on here too long, I promise, okay? Because I got another Zoom engagement. Well, I got a Zoom engagement I gotta do at within pretty much an hour. But I'm gonna just spend a couple of minutes with y'all, give you times to, just to kind of get into the build. Once again, do me a favor, man. Listen, you got to share this information, man. I'm on a mission. All right. I'm on a mission. Just want y'all to know. Okay. I want to acknowledge the great spirit, universal intelligence, the great I am. Want to acknowledge my ancestors, just thank you for, just again helping me in being who I am. I appreciate that. I acknowledge my higher self, and I know that no weapons formed against me shall prosper. All right. And my ancestors will prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. They have no victory over me. I am a victor. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried about what they're doing. But this dude here, you know what I'm saying, got to be out of his mind. And when I keep telling y'all this agenda is real, and y'all got to talk to y'all family, talk to y'all friends. I don't care if we have to go from door to door and say, nah, we ain't doing that. Okay, we got to do what we got to do. You see what I'm saying? Now, if other ethnic groups they want to join us, great, because everybody is basically guinea pigs right now. You see what I'm saying? Everybody are guinea pigs right now. But when it all boils down to what it is, sometimes we all that we got. Okay, and it's time that we start lacing up our boots, banding up. All right, and do what we got to do. You feel me? I ain't got to say much. That's all I'm gonna say. But let me share this with you real quick, because like I said, I'm not going to be on here for like an hour, 2 hours, not even half an hour. I'm just coming to give y'all this. And maybe some of you have heard it before. You have seen it before. I don't know. But somebody just sent it to me a little while ago, and I'm going to share it with you. But, all right. So let me just do this fair use thing real quick, because you know how they do. Okay. You know how they do.
Fair use. Fair use.
So all I'm just saying is this is for educational purposes only. So I
Fair
could share it,
use.
fair use. Okay.
Fair
All
use.
right, beautiful. So let me go ahead right now and share this information with y'all. Give me 1 second here. Boom. Because, like I said, this dude got to be out his rabbit mind. Think y'all gonna do what y'all think y'all doing. I keep telling these people, man, if they want to see this Indian blood come out of us, man, just keep pushing us to the limit. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Now, let me even before I play this, let me read the information. Okay. Um, Cuomo says he will knock on doors and put people in cars to get COVID 19. Okay, VAC. That's what he said. Now he's not the mayor no more, or he's stepping down. But the point is, the agenda is still real. Okay, the agenda is still real, family. The agenda is still real. Okay, now hear what it is. The mission is clear for New York. All right, Gov Andrew to knock on doors and throw people into cars to get the vac. Now, this dude got some nerve, but you see, he's not the one pushing the buttons. All right, he's just a puppet like all of them. All right, that's just what it is. But the mission, so y'all on a mission, family. This is not about your well-being. This is not about your health. This is a mission. Once again, y'all got to look at the words, man. You got to look at the words. How come they're not on a mission to give us better foods? How come they're not on a mission to stop having liquor stores on every corner in Brooklyn? How come they're not on a mission to do that? How come they're not on a mission to get people off the streets? How come they're not on a mission to do that? How come they're not on a mission to stop putting this GMO in our foods? Huh? How come they're not stopping all these Arab stores that's selling all this poison on every corner in neighborhoods in Brooklyn? Why they're not on a mission to do that? But no, you guys on a mission, okay? And he said the mission is clear. In other words, their vision is not blurred. All right? And trust me, if it's gonna happen in New York, it's just a matter of time before they start forcing it on everybody across this corporation. Okay? The mission is clear for New York, GOV, Andrew, to knock on doors and throw people into cars if they have to get that. So, in other words, you're blatantly putting it out there in the public. You're making a public statement that you are going to kidnap people against their own will. Now, if y'all don't think this is an art of war, y'all got to be blind. Okay? New York, Gov. Andrew said if he has to, the state will knock the state. How can a state knock? Huh? The state is not a being, so who's going to knock? It's not the state knocking. It's other men and women controlling people's lives. Okay? The state will knock on doors and force people into cars to get the COVID vac. Cuomo said state officials have to get into communities. Now, keyword, communities. Family, when y'all read between the lines. Now, only when they talk about us, they use the word communities. When they talk about other ethnic groups, they don't use communities. They use urban areas. Okay? They use rural areas. Okay? When they use communities, communities is synonymous with the hood, the ghetto. Man, y'all better read between the lines. Look at the words. To do what? To convince people to get that vac. Why do you have to convince people against their free will? Even, he said what? Even if it means knocking on doors and putting people in cars. We have to knock on those doors and we have to convince, again, using it twice, people, put them what? Put them in cars. In other words, you're going to grab me against my own will and drive them. So you're going to take me from wherever I'm at, you're going to kidnap me, and you're going to take me wherever you want and poison me. That is the mission. Again, repeatedly. All right? Now, this is the song bite right here. All right? Right here.
And we have to get in those communities, and we have to knock on those doors, and we have to convince people and put them in a car and drive them and get that vaccine in their arm. That is the mission. And we have to get in those communities, and we have to knock on those doors, and we have to convince people and put them in a car and drive them and get that vaccine in their arm. That is the mission. And we have to get in those communities, and we have to knock on those doors, and we have to convince people and put them in a car and drive them and get that vaccine in their arm. That is the mission.
So you know, if people don't want to wake up and see what's going on, man, you see what I'm saying? Like, that is the mission against your free will. But people will not use their own sense of discernment to see that something is wrong here. Man, y'all don't understand, man, what's going to happen to y'all, man. Y'all don't understand what this is about. Y'all don't understand, family. And it's just so sad, man. Like, I got to sit around. We got to sit around and watch our loved ones perish, thinking what they are taking is going to save them, when the truth is what they are taking is what's going to kill them. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But you know what? In war, there's always casualty, unfortunately. I got to give it. You know me, when I come, I still got to give the real. You see what I'm saying? And we cannot save people that don't want to be saved, period. And y'all better get in touch with nature, because when they put that thing in you, you got to have something from nature to combat that. Okay? You feel me? Y'all don't get it. I'm telling y'all. Y'all better do some serious research and make sure y'all go into your ancestral ways. Okay? Whoever your ancestor is, whether you're American Aboriginal, whether you are African, whether you are Caucasian, whether you are European, I don't care what you are. The point is, Go back into your ancestral ways and find, okay, something that's going to combat that. All right? But keep in mind, okay, whenever you get that antidote, you have to take it 4 days before they put that in your system, and then you have to take it 7 days after. All right? I'm just giving y'all a little clue on that, a little tip on that. Okay? Because a lot of you think this is a game out here, and y'all are voluntarily going around, okay, to be guinea pigs because you want to keep your job, okay? Because you want to be able to go into stores and do commerce, and y'all still don't realize, okay, that what it says in Revelations, all right, when you are living within that time, what's going to happen? They will give you an option that if you want to do commerce, because the whole commercial system doing commerce, that's the mark of the beast. You see what I'm saying? It's just in its heightened phase right now, and it's gonna get crucial. But the point is this, okay? If you want to do commerce, you will not be allowed to go into certain environments. You see, but they have to take away your livelihood. We don't grow our own food, huh? We don't provide our own electricity, and we don't make our own clothes. So now you're living in fear. Well, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to do that? Guess what? You're not supposed to be paying rent in the first place. Everything is supposed to be free in the United States. Everything, because it's already paid for. But you see, people perish for the lack of knowledge. You feel me? Y'all perish for the lack of knowledge. And too many of you spend time listening to things on the internet, YouTube, Facebook, playing around, joking around while your life is being put on the line. What are you waiting for? We are supposed to be on a mission. The same mission that they're on, we are supposed to be on a mission to educate our people as to what's going on. Now, once again, you cannot force people to save them. But you could show them the information and let them make an informed decision. You see what I'm saying? Because this is not a game, man. This is not a game. You see me, like I told y'all before, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good because I will not take it voluntarily. That's number one. And if they force it in me, I know how to counteract it. Like I said, I'm on a whole different level with this. I'm good. I'm going to be all right because I'm here on a mission. All right? I'm here on a spiritual mission. I'm here on an ancestral mission. Remember, this is a voluntary free will. You got free will. Don't allow anyone to impede on your free will. All right? Forget about I got to pay the rent. Man, listen, forget if everybody say, listen, we ain't paying rent. What they're going to do? But people have to move in unison. People have to move together. People got to make up their mind. Listen, enough is enough. But if you have one group here, well, I'm going to be the lab rat. I'm going to be the guinea pig. You have another group here. Well, you know what? I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. Man, listen, there's so many ways where you're able to, make money, again, quote unquote, legally, all right, without having to go on somebody's jobs. And like I said, I spent so many months bringing so many different opportunities to y'all. And a lot of you didn't see it and you didn't take advantage of it. Now, I hope y'all could see the value of what I've been pushing and pumping in your head for the last month and a half, for the past year and a half to almost 2 years now. You see what I'm saying? Because I was teaching you how to be autonomous financially. I was teaching you financial literacy. I was teaching you a way where you're able to stay home, use your cell phone, use your computer to bring money into your home. But a lot of you were taking it for granted. And now y'all see things are starting to hit the fan. It's getting to be serious now. In fact, it is serious. Like I told y'all before, I'm not here to inject fear. I'm here to show you the light. And this is just the beginning. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. So y'all better lace up y'all boots financial. I mean, spiritually, okay, y'all better get on track. Because I'm telling you, the God that they gave you is not going to save you. What's going to save you is you calling out to your ancestors. Okay? Calling out to your ancestors and reaching out to your higher self. That's what's going to protect you. All right? And getting some way, learning what type of herbs or holistic way, okay, you could counteract if they have to force it on you. You see what I'm saying? So you always have to be prepared. You got to put whatever you need to put in your system, that remedy, you got to put it in your system 4 days before. They force it on you, all right, it is what it is. And then take that for 7 days after, and you'll be Gucci. So y'all better get back on track. All right? Get back on track and focus. It's time to stop playing around. I keep telling y'all, turn these televisions off. Get your children out of these TVs and show them that this is real. This is not the time to be playing around. Okay? We still got people on Facebook, promoting a bunch of BS, distractions, create challenges, all type of stuff, while you are being set up for the guillotine. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. So like I said, I'm not going to be on here too long. I just want to kind of share that with you. I know most of y'all probably seen it, okay, or heard it, but somebody just sent it to me. Like I haven't been paying attention to that stuff because, like I said, that's not my reality, man. That's not my reality. I live in my own world, in my own head. I don't even know if there's a pandemic. I don't even know there's a recession. I don't even deal with that, man, because it's not my reality. You see what I'm saying? I'm walking in my Christ consciousness right now. So I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world, man. Like, I'm on a whole different level with this. And I'm not just talking about it. I'm living it, fam. I'm living it. There's a difference in just talking about it and living it. You got to put the right things in your system. Okay? Build up your immune system. Tap into your faculties, man. Wake up your disciples, man. Wake up your Christ. You feel me? So we could get rid of these devils. Period. The devil is the adversary, man. All right? And the devil came to kill, steal, and destroy. And I keep telling you, the devil looked like anybody. It doesn't. The devil don't have a certain complexion. The devil is just anybody. Okay, any adversary, any energy that's against righteousness, that's against morality, that's the devil. But they got people tricked. People looking for the devil with a red outfit with horns. You see what I'm saying? That's what people are looking for. And then they're looking for a savior coming from the sky on chariots of fire. That's why they're the first ones that's gonna be perished. You feel me? And they're gonna be disappointed. Well, that savior didn't come save me. Well, the savior said what? If you're looking for me, go within yourself. Because who is the savior? You are your own savior. You feel me? So, woo, man, I'm telling y'all, man, family, I don't know what else to say, man, but I'm just letting y'all know this is not normal. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there's nothing out there. I'm not saying that. All right, but they create the problem to give you a solution, and I'm talking about their solution. You feel me? Out of chaos, they're gonna give their own order. All right, you feel me? Okay. So the devil is an adversary. Okay, whether you call it the lower self, the higher self could be the devil as well if you don't know what to do with it. You feel me? So the point is, again, the devil is the adversary. You feel me? That's all it is. Whether you want to call, I don't care what you want to call it, it's still the adversary of righteousness. That's what it is. And it come in all shapes, forms, and sizes. All right? I got my lower self, and my lower self ain't no devil. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? I'm in tune with my lower self. You feel me? Is when you allow it to get out of control, it becomes your adversary. Period. So we got some work to do, man. We got some work to do. First, we got to go spread the word. Okay? Educate people. You feel me? Educate people. This is a time where people have to say, hey, listen, I got to eat better. I got to make better decisions with the things that I eat. Build your immune system. Okay? Do some intensive research as to what that is, what they're forcing people to take, and get some herbs, get something that will literally knock that out of your system. Because how are you going to tell me you're going to come to my place of rest and you're going to pull me out and put me in a car and think I'm just going to go like that? Come on, man. You got to be bugging, bruh. You got to be sick. You got to be out of your mind. What's wrong with these people, man? The arrogance. I mean, I'm just saying, the nerve. The nerve. But you see, we have allowed this to go on for too far. Too much, too far, and too long. That's the problem. So I'm gonna give y'all another jewel, okay? Not every state is gonna go for that. Okay? Not every state is gonna go for that. You feel me? Not every state is gonna go for that. Keep that in mind. All right? So do your research. And I'm just gonna leave it as that. I'm just gonna leave it as that. All right? Remember, when you're playing chess, you got to know how to move. I'm going to repeat that, okay? When you're playing chess, you got to know how to move. So I'm going to repeat that again. Not every state is going to implement that because they know it's a bunch of BS. It's going to cost them. Every state is a business, okay? Every state is a business. So what am I saying? All I'm saying is when you're playing chess, you got to learn how to move. And I'm going to leave it as that. You see me? I'm always thinking ahead. You see, I'm always thinking ahead. I'm always a few steps ahead. So just keep that in mind. Okay? When you're playing chess, you got to learn how to move. Not every state is going to implement that because they have respect for people. All right? Because, and maybe respect, or I'll put it that way. They don't want it to affect their business, so to speak. All right? Oh, definitely, Jonathan. Yeah, that's definitely, you definitely have to, clean out, your lymphatic system. You know what I'm saying? And build your immune system. Definitely got to do that. All right. So guys, whatever the case may be, there's not too much money you could spend on your health. You see what I'm saying? So find some type of natural, okay, herbs that will be able to counteract this poison that they're putting in you. Okay? Do your due diligence. This is your life. Okay? This is our children's lives. All right? And we should not be subjecting our children to that. All right? Stop giving our children to this system. You feel me? At some point, the people got to say, hey, enough is enough. All right? So I just want to drop that information for you guys. You guys, please share the information, whether you heard it before or not, you've seen it before or not. I just think that people need to know that what's going on. All right? It is really that simple. All right? So, all right. Venus said charcoal caps to help absorb and flush. All right. So guys, I get, again, whatever information you have to look up, do your due diligence, look up. All right. But do what you have to do to protect yourself from these devils. Okay. All right, then. I'm going to talk to y'all later.